on day 2 of the Diablo Sport install, trying to diagnose our problem. But after some research, we did find out that we did do the whole process kind of wrong. I think we did install all the cables inside of the car correct. Like, that's how you're supposed to do it. But I think we were supposed to keep the stock PCM on the car first and let the Diablo Sport get the stock information of the car itself. And then after it gets the stock information, that's when you switch out the PCM. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and check all the cables of the Diablo Sport inside the cabin of the car, see if that's all connected correctly, and then I'm gonna switch the modified PCM to the original PCM and hopefully get the stock information that the Diablo Sport needs so it can forward it onto the modified PCM. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Ben's hopefully gonna meet me up later, try and help me out. That's where we're going. When you get your Diablo Sport, you get these instructions from them. Honestly, it's a load of shit. Like, complete garbage. It just tells you to remove the PCM. Doesn't give you any information of how to really start the tune with the Diablo Sport. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully put it all back, put the stock PCM onto the car, and then see if the car turns on then with the stock PCM, and then go on from there. So it's been a few minutes since I last talked to you guys. I put the stock PCM back on, and now all that's buttoned up, plugged in the negative terminal. On the battery, here's a modified Diablo Sport one, but we're gonna see now if the car turns on. Fingers crossed that it does. We do have power. Okay, that's a good sign. The car stayed on. So yeah, that looks different though. Wow, all that is completely different. What in the fuck? The car did stay on. That's a good sign. So now we're gonna do the Diablo Sport correctly. Okay, for some weird reason now, this thing is completely different. I did record it. Like, it wouldn't let me go into my drive modes. I couldn't put it in a track or anything. Like, this was completely different. But turn it off. It's on run mode now. Let me stop this beeping really quick. Put it on run mode. Now it's perfectly fine. For whatever reason. Maybe it's a Diablo Sport PCM that did that, I'm guessing. But it wouldn't make sense because I had already put the stock one back on. But like I said, now we're gonna do this whole tuning process, hopefully get this whole thing situated. So we'll see how that goes. Turned it on. Obviously I have the stock PCM on the car, and now it says this, so that's a good sign. That's what you want, I believe. Factory data retrieved. Please install an unlocked ECU or contact customer service. Please press continue to reboot. So now at this point, I do believe we put on the modified PCM, and then that's how we're gonna go at it from now. So after the research I did, these are the steps that we have to take in order to get this Diablo Sport working on the car. Alright, so I put this modified PCM in, but I didn't want to button anything really back up, just in case I have to go back in there. As you can see, here, let me just get out the car. Stock PCM. Just everything's vaguely there. But now I should be able to tune the car, hopefully. As you can see, the whole car's a mess. Just because of the whole issue we ran into. Like, I still left that whole thing where it was buttoned up, but I took it back out. Wanted to ensure that we plugged in the white cable on the farthest left, so it's the closest one to the driver's side. The green one, I believe, doesn't have to be plugged in at all. It is the Diablo Sport. There's a whole different... That's so weird. Modified ECU has been updated with factory data. So that's what you want. We're on the right route of tuning this car. I don't know what to say. It should be tuned, should be running at the end of this. The one thing I really hope though is that U-connect doesn't stay like that. To me that looks shitty, and I believe that for some reason I can't access drive modes, that does not stay the same. But I really doubt it, honestly. But yeah, we're at 48%, pretty much 50. Yeah, I guess I can just get back to you guys once this whole process is over with. Hopefully this was the issue that we ran into, and now after all this is done, the car will turn on and stay on. Also, when this whole process is going, you should expect the car to do a lot of weird stuff. Like, this keeps on blinking. Check engine light's obviously on, but my traction control is off. Yeah, just a lot of computer stuff going on in this whole process. We're here at this process where it says these changes will be applied to your vehicle. 91 octane tune, performance trans tune. Accept and install. There's that beeping I was telling you that goes on in the car. So now it's forwarding the tune onto the modified PCM. I don't even know what I was gonna say. But yeah, this is good news. So this means that we figured out our problem, because we did not run through this whole process yesterday. I think it was just it uploaded the tune itself, but there was nothing really going on with the car. Like I said, the car wasn't turning on. It would just turn off right away after a couple seconds, and eventually the car didn't even want to crank or anything. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys once this whole process is finished, or once I see that I'm near the end, and then we'll go for a startup video. So the performance trans is, the tune is going on the car, and as you can see, those lights are blinking. Service until you reach a desired location, you may not be able to shift again until serviced. But yeah, like, this is all normal. See how it just keeps switching back and forth. Traction control off. Continuing to drive, do not shift or turn engine off. This is normal, just because it is tuning the transmission. So don't worry about all these blinking lights or all those notifications that are popping up onto the screen giving you warnings. It's all part of the tune itself. So this popped up on the screen. Your vehicle has been successfully tuned. Press continue to return to the main menu. So I believe that's it. I believe we did finally tune the car. So the car should be able to turn on now. So it switched up again for whatever reason. Now it's back to normal how I had it before. That's really odd. I don't know why it does that. But okay, I just wanted to make sure that the lights do turn on. When I had my check engine light, the remote start didn't work because obviously it had an error code pop up and it would just think something was wrong. But I believe the Diablo Sport overrides that check engine light. So we're gonna go give it its first startup. Let's hope it turns on this time and stays on. Hell yeah, we're chilling. No check engine light. Just wanted to show you guys that it did turn on now, which I'm super happy about. We resolved our issue. So this is the process of how to correctly tune your car with the Diablo Sport. I'm sure it goes with any model that they have, but I did tune mine with the Trinity 2. So we're golden. I believe I'm gonna meet up with Ben later, so we'll get back to you guys then. But yeah guys, this is how you tune the car. Everything turned on, stayed on. I really want to see if this changed again. Okay, it's the same, which is really weird. But yeah, no more check engine light. Got the 91 octane tune, the trans tune as well. Now all I have to do is button everything back up, hide this long cables somehow, because I can't mount it on the windshield with the mount that they give us, because I do have a windshield tint, so it can mess up the tint itself. So I have to figure that out, but it shouldn't be that hard. If anything, I will just leave it out until I get a proper mount for it. But yeah, we did finally resolve our problem. It's actually the next day since I last talked to you guys, but I'm gonna take the first drive with the tune. I haven't driven it yet. Ben was too much of a fruitcake to meet up yesterday, but gonna give you guys a little cold start. I'm gonna actually go ahead and end the video right here. But you see that? Don't disrespect. Thank you guys again for tuning into this video and seeing what went wrong with our install on my PCM, as well as what I did as well to fix the issue and to tune the car properly, like is shown in this video, unlike the other one. But yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. Greatly appreciated for tuning into the channel and giving us all the support.